Welcome to this video. My name is Matt, and I want to teach you how to play Joy to the World. This is the beginning version of our Christmas music workshop. I am super excited that you're here, and I hope you have a lot of fun playing this music because it brings joy, right? So that's why we're here. We're here to learn Joy to the World. Now, the first thing we need to do is we need to make sure that our hands are oriented on the keyboard correctly. Basically, we want to get our fingers on the right notes of the keys. Now remember, I had one more video prior to this. If you don't know which key is which on the keyboard, I want you to go back to that one and give it a view so that way you can learn where those are. Now on Joy to the World, we have to use both hands here. Now my right hand, finger 5 is going to be on high C. And again, I have one finger per key. My left hand is going to be next door to it. So I have one on E. And then my third finger is going to be on middle C here. Now, in the music here, I give you two things here to follow. First of all, I give you the names of the notes. That's important, so that way you know where those keys are, and that's why I give it to you. Secondly, I give you lots and lots and lots of finger numbers to help you out with this one. Do you remember your finger numbers? Remember, thumbs are number 1. We have 2, 3, 4, and pinkies are number 5. That's right. So we're going to follow with both of those. Now, the other cool thing about Christmas music, on the piano especially, is that we get to use our ear to play. No, that doesn't mean you hit your head on the piano. That means that you listen and make sure you're playing it like you know how it goes, okay? So, the first bit of Joy to the World is actually pretty easy. It starts with high C, and it walks down note by note, in rhythm, okay, until we get to low C, just like that. Now, that might be the first thing to try. Get your hands ready, follow the keyboard chart that's there, and then Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Now, I can play piano better than I can sing, right? But hey, we want to learn this song. So here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to pause the video and I want you just to practice those, it's the first 4 measures. So Joy to the world, the Lord is come. See if you can get your hands in the right place, your fingers on the right notes, and then try that so that it sounds like Joy to the World. Go for it. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is we need to keep reading through the music and keep learning it. Keep following along with the 2 things that I give to you, the note names and the finger numbers. I made it kind of easy on this one. Now, as you keep going, you're going to find that sometimes I didn't give you a finger number. Like right in the next spot where it goes, let earth receive her king. I don't give you all the finger numbers. I go 2, 3, and I don't put a finger number on the next one, and then 4, neither on this one, and 5. Well, why did I do that? That's because I want you to also read the names of the notes. Notice how when I don't give an extra finger number, the name of the note stays the same. So it goes G, A, B, B, C. Ah, did you see that? And then keep going. Here, I have several more that don't have finger numbers. C, C, B, A, G, G, and then it goes to left hand E. Now, one more thing as you continue this, maybe you noticed it at the beginning here, is that if the stem of the note, well, sorry, there's 2 parts of a note. There's the circle part, and there's the stem that sticks up like this. Or it could stick down like this. Now, if the stem is sticking up, that's going to be a right hand note. If it's sticking down, that's going to be a left hand note. Now, the other thing about this too is the finger numbers are also on top of the note for the right hand. The finger numbers are on the bottom for the left hand. That's how you're going to tell which note it is. Now, we only get one repeated note, sort of. We get a C and then a C. So if it's a high C, it's way up here. And if it's a low C, it's going to be down here on the music here. So keep going with this song. Now, the cool thing about Christmas music is that you know how it sounds, all right? So we go. Does that sound right? It does, doesn't it? And that's what I want you to use. Use your ear in order to understand if you're making a mistake or if you're doing it right or anything like that, all right? So have fun with this song. There are a couple spots where it gets a little tricky towards the end. So what I'm going to do, the last thing I'm going to do before I let you go have fun with it, is I want to play it for you all the way through. Now, as I do this with all my students. Take your finger and I want you to follow along in the music just like I was reading a book to you and you were following along in your own copy of the book, okay? We want to do that so that way you see where you're going on the page as we continue with this, okay? So here we go. Now, one more thing on this one. I do have measure numbers right above some of the lines. So like if you look at the second line of music, right where it says king, there's a square with a 7 there. Did you notice that? That means that's measure 7. And then over on the next page, it says measure 13 and then measure 17 in the last line of music. I'll call those out as I'm playing so that way we make sure that we're still together here, okay? All right, here we go. Now follow the notes. Here we go. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Keep going. Let earth, measure 7. Left hand. There's 13. And there we are at the end. Okay, so keep going with this, do your best with it, and have a blast with it, okay? Next week, we're back to one more song, or another song, and we'll have a good time with that one too. Bye for now.